Excellent. First of all, thank you, Mike and Ultimate Fieldhouse, for having us. I feel very lucky and blessed to be in this situation. When I got the job last year over at Northgate, came into a situation that was, a program that was a little upside down, looking for direction, and the boys that I had in the program kind of, they wanted something to believe in. And I think we gave them that, the staff and I over at Northgate. Last year was a tough year, but it was us just trying to find who we were as a program. The players trying to find some direction in regards to their basketball futures. Really kind of dedicated themselves this spring, this summer, and kind of took that last game in February to heart, and really put our best foot forward to make this season as successful as we possibly could. Did I think we would go 12-0? No, not at all. I think that is a direct reflection of the boys' hard work back in February up till now. It's been a great run. This is an amazing group of young men who will do anything for the guy sitting next to them. We've had great parent support. I've had great support from other coaches, Coach Croyd, Coach Alaco. They have just been willing to help us any way they could, and has really helped put Northgate, I feel, like back on the map back here in Walnut Creek. Both Los Lomas and us being as successful as we are says a lot about just the community here, and it's a real special time. So thank you very much for everybody coming.
Open it up for questions.
Yeah.
Coach, you were 12-0. You took your first loss of the season. Was that a result of maybe looking ahead or just facing a better team? You want to talk about that a little bit? Sure.
It's whenever you have a big rivalry game coming up 2 days prior to a game that you have, you can't not think about it. We tried our best as a staff and as a program to focus on Vallejo. Vallejo played hard that night, and we just had, maybe it wasn't our night. Some tough situations. I didn't have one of my best guys playing too. But I'm not taking anything away from Vallejo. I thought they played well, and if we see them again in the playoffs, I know we'll get them. So, thank you.
Very good. For one of the players, what do you guys think will be the key heading into Tuesday's game? You guys are trying to snap, 6 wins in a row for them in this series. What's it going to take to kind of get you guys in the flow and be able to snap that streak?
I think that if we come out strong, as a team and come out with an edge, and we all really, believe in ourselves and believe, with things ourselves, like I said, we can basically just shut down the key players, and that's where we can execute the best and score the most points and play the hardest.
Yeah, I would also say just playing all 4 quarters of basketball and not taking any plays off.
Coach, how do you manage the emotions of this game? Since, you're having a great season. The program's on its trajectory is going up.
Yep.
But there's been frustrations, I guess, of losing to Los Lomas, your rival. Some of these guys as friends. I mean, I get it.
Yep.
How do you manage the emotions going into a game that you're not expending that all the warm-ups and layups and the pregame and getting in the first quarter? How do you prepare for that tomorrow and going into the game?
Like when we were just in San Diego and we were playing in the championship there, and I told the boys that we played this game a million times before, and we have our group goes at 5:30 in the morning Saturday mornings, and all summer we went at 5, and that's when we won this game, right? I think all the hard work and all the time and effort, that's where it's played out in our heads already. The emotion of the game that's just part of it. I think that's why you play high school sports. That's why I wanted to coach at Northgate. That's why I wanted to coach the boys here, is just because the rivalry is incredible, and that's why we do it, right? And if one of the coaches said at the end of the game, at the Vallejo game, if you weren't foaming at the mouth ready to get into this game, then you shouldn't even show up, right? Because all these guys grew up together with their community so small, and the emotions I like that part. I think that I've had my hands on them enough to know that I think I know all of them individually very well as young players, and for me to get the most out of them, the brotherhood that we have put together really is going to help.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Alex, what's led to the team's success so far this season?
This year we've worked really hard as a team. I mean, like Coach said, it started at 6 in the morning throughout summer, so, you know, it wasn't like an overnight thing. We worked really hard as a team to get here, so, yeah.
And what is it that offensively, defensively, what are some keys that make you guys so good?
What'd you say? Sorry.
That make you guys so good?
Well, this year we have much better team chemistry. Last year we were very sloppy with our play, and I don't know, we just got to know each other really well this year, so I think that's led to our success.
Question for the players with Northgate hosting this game. How is the built up for the game increased with the success of both teams? Are you hearing a lot from your fellow classmates in anticipation of this game, and what kind of atmosphere are you expecting for Tuesday?
I'm expecting absolute madness. It's it's gonna be completely crazy. We've got people from our own school telling us that Los Lomas is gonna beat us. So there's people from our own school who are kind of against us for whatever that's how it is sometimes, I guess. But also there's people who are also really rooting for us after such a successful season. People really want to see if we keep following through with our improvements, and I think that's about right.
You mentioned what you guys have already done. I mean, between the two of you guys have already won 3 tournaments between you guys and Los Lomas, and people are going to talk a lot about the teams that they've beaten along the way, but you start to look at the teams, the wins that you've racked up, the teams from Washington that you beat has had a pretty good year. Pittsburgh's shown that they've been a pretty good team right now, and what have those kinds of wins done for you guys, confidence-wise? Obviously, Coach probably told you all summer at 6 a.m. that you were going to be a lot better, but until you went out there and actually did it on the court, it hadn't come to fruition yet. What have those wins against those better teams done for you guys?
I would say that they've definitely improved our confidence. Just playing against similar types of teams like Pittsburgh and the Antiochs and those type of teams that have the athletic and skilled players, that we see that we've beaten those teams, and Los Lomas is a very similar team to those types of teams, so it builds our confidence that way.
Alex, you're senior, you play for different coaches. You're graduated from Northgate, it's in 3 years, and somebody's going to ask you about Coach. What are 2 things that he's really influenced and inspired you for this season?
I'd say he really created a brotherhood for us. Like previous years, we didn't really have that established into our program, and just a hard work ethic. Yeah.
Reap what you sow, 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
No one knows you're out there
Yeah.
until you're playing on Tuesday or Friday nights. And that's great. It's great that you guys have that discipline.
You guys have, obviously, after this game, you guys split up into your divisions, and you guys are going into the Valley. What's the objective there as far as this year, and what do you guys want to prove as far as maybe being a team considered to move up to the foothill after this year?
Yeah, I'd say that our objective is to win league this year and hopefully get moved up and be able to play against that type of competition in the other league next year.
We wanted a shot this year. That wasn't moving leagues was not our choice.
Yeah.
Clayton Valley had petitioned that. We wanted to stay, and we wanted to see what our 5 a.m. workouts looked like against those teams, because we thought we'd be competitive. But for them to move us was, it is what it is, and we'll play wherever they put us. That is our goal. We will win league. We want to go undefeated in league and go into the sections.
Final questions?
Alex, you got to ask kind of, keys to the game, that sort of thing. But speaking to you personally, you're another player who's gotten hot, with shooting wise beyond, you think you're having 41% 3-point shooting so far this year, which is pretty darn good. What needs to happen for you to be able to replicate that type of performance on Tuesday, which would obviously be huge for you guys?
For me personally?
Yeah, for you to get what needs to happen for you to get those looks and to get in that flow?
Just knowing that if I give the ball up, I'll probably end up getting it back. So not rush any shots and use my teammate teammates and run through the offense to create, not for me, but for everybody else.
Very good. Graham, talk about the trust amongst your teammates. I think Alex just alluded to how he trusts to throw it to somebody, that he'll get it back if he resets or comes off the screen. How does that make you feel as a player to have trust amongst your teammates?
It improves not just it improves the chemistry with the team, but improves like my confidence with playing in general. Because knowing that if I can get the ball and look around, and if it's not there, I can dish it out. I can know that in a few more seconds I can get that ball right back and get an opportunity or provide someone else an opportunity. So yeah.
Thank you.
Questions?
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.